stunning people. My name is Beane, and welcome to the Salt Lick Sessions, a show where we get up close and personal with some of our favorite up-and-coming artists. This week's episode will be my own. I can't wait. Let's do it.
Girl, I've known you very well, seen you growing every day. I never really looked before, but now you take my breath away. Suddenly you're in my life, part of everything I do. You got me working day and night, just trying to keep a hold on you. Here in your arms I found my paradise, my only chance for happiness. And if I lose you now, I think I would die. Oh, say you'll always be my baby, we can make it shine. We can go forever, just a minute at a time. More than a woman, more than a woman to me. More than a woman, woman to me. There are stories old and true of people so in love like you and me, and I can see myself. Let history repeat itself, reflecting how I feel for you. Thinking about those people there, and I know that in 1,000 years I'd fall in love with you again. This is the only way that we should fly, yeah. This is the only way to go. Oh, and if I lose your love, I know I would die. Oh, say you'll always be my baby, we can make it shine. We can go forever, just a minute at a time. Oh, 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 oh. More than a woman, come on. More than a woman to me. More than a woman, more than a woman to me. Sing. More than a woman. More than, da 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 da. More than a woman to me. Oh, oh, no, no. More than a woman. And I know, and I know, and I know, and I know. Oh. More than a woman to me.
Hi, Beane.
Hi, Rachel.
How are you?
I am stunning. How are you?
Oh my goodness, I'm so good. You just killed that cover. Every time you perform, I am just like blown away by your musicianship, your performance, your energy, everything. You're
Tell
so
me
good
more.
at what you do. I could compliment you all day, honestly.
You can.
Yes,
you can.
totally.
I am open to compliments.
Good. What made you choose that song?
More Than a Woman by the BGs. Mm-hmm. It's such a classic and kind of criminally undercovered. I did some research on it, and there's really not much, probably because it's so terrifying to sing.
It is a beast of a song, but you killed it.
Thank you.
And you did your own spin on it that made it even better.
Thank you.
So good.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And so it's a really undercovered song, and I love music from that era.
Yeah.
My music has a lot of 3-part harmonies and all that stuff. So BGs is just a group that I definitely gravitate towards. You know, I'll also say one of the things that I love about the Bee Gees tune and More Than a Woman is it's a love song at the root of it. And I am such a sap. It's really kind of funny how much of a sap I am. All of the songs that I've written, especially lately, have been so lovey-dovey. Yeah. And I think that's just something that I gravitate towards. Growing up, my parents were divorced when I was younger. And so I think that might feed into me always like attacking love and wanting love just like all the time. I'm such a romantic, it's disgusting. My partner has found that dating a songwriter, for him, it's been great. Lots of love songs.
He gets a lot of love songs.
But I tell him, just wait. One slip up, and I'm Taylor Swift in your ass into the ground, okay? The end.
So besides the Bee Gees, what are some of your other influences growing up?
That's a good question. Yeah. I always joke that my dad played Toby Keith. nonstop.
Yes.
I identify as the anti-Toby Keith. I don't think anything about me screams Toby Keith.
You said this, but opposite. Yes,
right, but that was my foundation, was country
Yeah.
music and
Yeah.
country pop music. And then from there, as I got older and my dad started to reveal more of himself, I got to hear the music that he listened to as a kid,
Yeah.
which was a lot of like Black Sabbath and
Wow.
just like all these really hard AC/DC, and he loves Led Zeppelin is his favorite.
Yes.
So all these like really hard rock bands, and I learned how to sing that music when I was younger,
Yeah.
which is so
Wow.
fun
Yes.
and really bad for my voice because I don't support it. But it's a really, really cool, and it connected me to a rage that I was able to release in a public and like acceptable setting. You know, you aren't allowed to go smash things.
Yes.
But you are on stage.
Yes.
And so I was like crawling out of floors and did all this stuff. And I think one of the things that I really resonated to with rock music in general is that a lot of those artists from back in the day really put themselves in, it's almost drag. Like AC/DC does a full white,
Yes.
like it's really this crazy way that they dress themselves up aesthetically. And I found that when I stepped on stage, I could turn myself into any version of myself that I wanted, and it
Wow.
would be accepted by the audience. Because I'm
Yeah.
on stage and I can do that, you know?
Yeah.
So I love doing that. And then as I got older, I found that my voice fits in, I think that it shines in like a more acoustic setting.
Yeah.
So it's kind of finding because you know, if I came out and did like a nice acoustic guitar song with a full beat and like
Hey, it's a vibe.
I mean, it is a vibe. It is a vibe. But I try to find that balance where I feel most like myself, and I feel like finally at 24 I have kind of struck a chord where I feel very comfortable with the way I express myself and sing and all that stuff. So yeah.
Well, talk to me more about that stage persona. Who is Beane when you perform, when you're off stage as well? Yeah.
It's interesting. I think when I decided to bill my stage thing as Beane was also a time when I was coming out. I think I was 19. And they kind of happened together. And looking back, it's almost like I created this other character for me to express myself exactly how I wanted.
Yeah.
And then when I wasn't Beane and I had the Brennan hat on, I could like go and live my life and in a quote unquote normal way and be accepted for that. As I've grown into that space, I've learned that there doesn't need to be as much division between the two. And and I have found so much validity from my community and in turn reciprocated that validity, I think, myself.
Totally.
I've had the opportunity to be on, I was on American Idol, which was cool.
Which is amazing.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yes.
But the thing that I took away from that more than anything was the outreach that I got from specifically the younger queer community that felt permission to be themselves because they saw me broadcast there.
Totally.
You know, and there's been a journey that we've gone on through society with that. When Adam Lambert was on that show, it was this very hush hush thing that like he wasn't allowed to be out on the show, you know? And so we've really come a long way where I could be on there and be proud and people could see themselves in me. And yeah, that just means the world to me as an artist that I can do that. And I think too, a lot of the songs that I write, all these love songs, are from me to a boy, you know? And it's not expressly me strumming my guitar and saying gay stuff. But it's just like, for people to feel seen in that setting is really, really special and important.
So tell us, what's next for Beane?
What's next for Beane? I have decided to relinquish control and keep myself busy.
Yes.
I think is the key.
Yeah.
If I try to control the journey, a lot of times I end up upset with where I am. So I think relinquishing that control to allow myself the flexibility to do what comes, but also making sure that I'm positioning myself to have opportunities is very important.
Yes.
So we're gigging, we're doing the Salt Lick, we have
Yes.
sessions and writing, and hopefully music is coming out at the end of the year, which is very exciting. And so I'm excited. I'm actually going to do one of those songs next.
We get to hear it?
You do. It's called Hands Down.
Oh
And I can't wait to share it.
Well, here we go.
Here we go.
Put your fingers in mine. Close your eyes and just feel it out. Take some time, love, to think about what you want out of life. I've been chasing dreams on the road. When I sleep, my dreams are chasing you. I see us all together. It's you forever. Oh, you're my treasure, my silver, my gold. Hands down, you're the best thing that I've ever known. Just know that you're never alone. Take your highs and your lows as my own now. Hands down, you're the best thing that I've ever known. Just know that you're never alone. Take your highs and your lows as my own now. Hands down. All the wonders ahead of us, where to wander we'll have to trust. We'll do it all together. It's you forever, I'm yours wherever you wanna go. Hands down, you're the best thing that I've ever known. Just know that you're never alone. Take your highs and your lows as my own now. Hands down, yeah, yeah. You're the best thing that I've ever known. Just know that you're never alone. Take your highs and your lows as my own now. Hands down.
Hey stunning people, it's Beane. Make sure to check out the Salt Lick Sessions YouTube channel and subscribe.